Good morning. So here we go, or good afternoon, depends on when you click. So let's have a little look at doing some abdominals. A little bit of abdominals, and then we'll do some stretching out for the hip area and the glutes area as well. Okay, so sitting on your mat, just rest your hands on your shins. You're going to breathe in, you're going to pull your core, your belly button in towards your spine. So you're going to breathe in, lift till lengthen through your spine all the way up through your neck and your head. Then as you breathe out, you're just going to round your spine, roll off your seat bones and just arch, curl that spine into a bit of a C curve. Then as you breathe in, you're going to lengthen and lift. The tinkling you can hear are my dog companions in the room. Breathing out, you're just going to curl that spine. Breathing in, lifting up nice and tall. And breathing out to curl the spine. You're just warming up a little bit through that spine. Last one. Keep pulling in through that core. Lovely. Now lay down on your back. We're going to do, you can have a block under your head for this. That was brilliant. Arms down by your sides. We're going to do the 100. So breathing in, engage the core. As you breathe out, float one leg up into the right angle. Now you want to keep the knee above the hip, because if you bring it over the tummy, you're not working so hard. So keep the knee above the hip. If you're a beginner, just stick at this level. Otherwise, you can bring the other leg up, keeping both knees above the hip, so you switch on that lower band of abdominal muscles. If you want to work a little bit harder, you can take your arms up towards the ceiling. Make sure you keep the backs of your ribs in contact with the mat and keep your shoulders sunk down into the mat. If you want to work those abdominals a little bit harder still, you want to keep the gap between the ribs and the hips exactly the same. Keep the ribs in contact with the mat. Breathing in, taking the arms over towards the ears, working those abdominals, and breathing out to come back up towards the ceiling. Good. Breathing in to lengthen the arms, but you're not lengthening through your abs. Breathing out, keeping those abdominals absolutely fixed and not moving. Good. We'll do 8. Breathing in to take the arms up. Breathing out to come back towards the ceiling. Breathing in to take the arms above the head. Breathing out, back up towards the ceiling. Good, last one. Well done. Now you can hug your knees here, have a little rock from side to side. Then when you're ready, we'll bring those knees back up to your tabletop. So breathing in, keep that core engaged. If you're quite strong through your neck, so you can either just rest here. If you're stronger through your neck, you can roll up for the 100, coming up onto your shoulder blades, but keep your chin open. Keep your neck long. So you can come up and hold it here for a minute. We'll hold it for a minute. Or you can support your head with a hand. Rest your head in your hand so your neck muscles are switched off, and then you'll really be working through those abdominals. I am watching the clock. I'll hold the other side, or just holding there. There are those that want to pump as well. If you want to pump, if you've got the strength to do that with your neck, core and shoulders, you can do that too. Okay. 20 seconds left. Well done. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, lower your arms and your head down onto your mat, followed by one leg, followed by the other leg. You can hug your knees, have a little rock from side to side. And we're going to do the exercise which is called the hip crossover. So, breathing in, you're going to bring your knees and your ankles together. Bring your arms out slightly wider, palms down towards the floor. Keep your core engaged. As you breathe out, take those knees over your tummy. Take the lower legs slightly up towards the ceiling. Relax the shoulders down your back, don't be tense. And as you breathe in, you're going to bring the knees halfway down towards the floor, and you're going to keep your lower legs still. Your lower legs will want to swing to help you keep your balance, but you're going to just bring them down. And as you breathe out, keep those knees together. Breathing out, working the abdominals and the waist muscles to come back up, your obliques. Breathing in, heading halfway down towards the floor the other side. And as you breathe out, squeezing all those abdominal muscles and obliques to come back to the center. Good. Breathing in to lower halfway down. Keeping contact with the mat with your shoulders. Breathing out to come back up. Good. And 4. So we're halfway through already. Breathing in, coming halfway down. Control it. It's all about control. 6. And you might be travelling down your mat a little bit. Just relax those shoulders down your back again if they are suddenly coming up towards your ears. 7. And 8. Last one. Great. Bring those legs down onto your mat. Next one, you're going to bring your hands up by your ears. We're going to work the obliques, so working through your waist. You're going to come up. You're going to bring a knee up to hip height. And you're going to reach and twist across with the opposite elbow to really work through those obliques on the opposite side. Okay? You can do it like that, or you can have the other leg out. So you're having to control it that way. Breathing in to lower, breathing out to lift, breathing in to lower and out to lift. So you're keeping the knees as far back as your hips. 5, I don't know, 6 maybe, 7. I've lost counts. We'll just do a couple more anyway. It's good for the abdominals. Last one. Well done. Bring those legs down. You can hug your knees, have a little rock from side to side. And then we're going to do the single leg stretch. So just come down my mat again. So the single leg stretch, we'll start with the left leg. So breathing in, engage through the core, arms down by your side. Keep your collarbones wide, spine in neutral. Breathing out, float your leg up to the right angle, keeping your other foot soft on the mat. Breathing in, as you breathe out, extend that leg away. You can bring the opposite arm in as well. And breathing in to come back. If you want a little bit more, you hold the other leg up like you do for the 100. Good. Breathing in to bend and out to extend. Good. 3. Keeping those ribs down in contact with your mat as well. Don't let your back arch. Keeping those abdominals working to protect your back or encourage your back. 6. Good. Last 2. 7. And 8. Well done. Then we're going to do the other side. So breathing in, keep that core engaged. As you breathe out, float the right leg up into the right angle. Breathing in, relax the left foot on the mat. As you breathe out, float the leg and the arm away. Breathing in to bend. And keeping your legs straight as if you're trying to thread your foot through a little hole at the end. breathing in. Again, if you want to work a little bit harder, bring the other leg up to the right angle, but just stick with working one side only. Six and 7 and 8. Well done. Great. Hug your knees, have a little rock from side to side. Bring those feet down. Okay, we're going to do a few shoulder bridge. So if you have got a block under your head, take that away now. Make sure there's nothing underneath your neck. Bring your feet as close as you can to your buttocks so you don't get trembly hamstrings. Breathing in, keep that core engaged, arms down by your sides. As you breathe out, you're going to curl the back into the mat before squeezing your seat bones together and lifting up through the hips. As you breathe in, you can bring your arms over your head if you wish, or just leave the arms where they are. As you breathe out, dip down from the sternum first, curling the spine back down onto the mat, tailbone last, and breathing in, bring the arms down. Good. Breathing in, we'll do 2 like this. Breathing out, rolling up. Breathing in, you can bring the arms. Breathing out, curling down through the spine. Breathing in, lower the arms. Good. Now we're going to dig the heels into the mat and lift the toes. So working slightly differently through the legs. Breathing in, as you breathe out, keep that core engaged. Curl the spine into the mat. Squeeze the seat bones together. Lift up through the hips. Breathing in, you can lift the arms. As you breathe out, once again, through the sternum, curling down one vertebra at a time. And breathing in, lower the arms. Great, one more like this. Well done. Now we're going to do 2 on tiptoes. So bring the tiptoes up. Bring your heels close to your buttocks again. Breathing in. You're going to use slightly more through the inside of your thighs and your hamstrings for this one. So as you breathe out, curl down through your spine. Squeeze the seat bones together and lift. Breathing in. If you can, lift the arms overhead. Otherwise, just leave them where they are. As you breathe out, curling down through the spine. One vertebra at a time. Breathing in, lower the arms. Good. As you breathe out, last one, curling the spine, squeezing the seat bones together, lift. Keep squeezing to keep that height. Breathe in, lift the arms. And as you breathe out, rolling, coming back down. Well done. Good. Okay, then we're going to do some stretches for the legs. So take hold of one thigh, stretch out the other leg for a hip flexor stretch. You can flex and point your feet as well here if you like. Well done. And also to stretch out through this hip, you can bring your knee over to the other, towards the other shoulder. Bring it back. You're going to bend the other knee. You're going to place your ankle on that knee. Push this knee away. Stretch out through the inside thigh. Good. Then when you're ready, thread through the gap. Take hold of your other leg. And as you breathe out, pull it towards you. Breathe in, release that stretch. As you breathe out, increase the stretch. So you're stretching out through this opposite hip and buttock. Breathing out to increase the stretch. Breathe in to release it a little bit. Good, then you're going to bring that foot back down. Slide the knees close together. Bring your arms out by your sides, palms down. Then allow those knees down towards your mat so you get a nice stretch out through your hip. And look in the opposite direction if you can. Relaxing the shoulders down on your mat. Take a nice breath in, open through your chest. Then as you breathe out, push your buttocks back into your mat, squeezing the abdominals to bring the knees back up to the center. Good, we're going to stretch out the other side. So take hold of the other leg for a hip flexor stretch. Stretch it out here. Again, you can wiggle your feet. Bring that knee towards the opposite shoulder. Stretching out through your opposite hip. Try and breathe out and relax when you do this. Makes it easier on you and the body. Okay, then bend the other knee. You're going to cross your ankle over onto it. Push your knee away, stretching out through your inside thigh. Good, then thread your hands through, take hold of the other leg. As you breathe out, pull that leg towards you. Breathe in, release it. Breathing out, pull it towards you. Breathing in to release it. Good, one more. And relax that down. Then slide the knees close together. Arms out. And just lower the knees down towards the floor. Look in the opposite direction. Just allow your hips to have a nice stretch out. Take a nice breath in, open through your chest, and as you breathe out, squeeze your buttocks down onto the mat, squeezing your abdominals to bring the knees back to the center. Uncross your legs. Have a little hug. Then you can roll over onto one side, or if you want to push your legs into your hands, you can roll up. Okay, well done. Thank you for joining me again. And I hope you have a nice, strong abdominal and core to keep your balance and keep you going for a fantastic day.